Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Will Cheese Fail sent in by you, the fans, to lifesglitchtv@gmail.com. Mr. Maximus Black.
Yep.
Hit me up with the sound of having 5 kids and still trying the new age gentle parenting.
Oh, it's okay, Timmy. Oh, your tummy's sore? Oh, isn't that too fucking bad? Get your ass to bed and shut your trap!
Oh, shit. That's good. Bottom left, Ultra Derp. Top right, Fab Delgado. Mr. Black and I just got done talking about a dear friend of ours who we love to death, who has just had his 5th child this week.
Oh.
I got tired just looking at the Facebook post. Like I felt fatigue, and we were discussing the merits of new age parenting, where it's like the gentle parenting, and how that absolutely would fall apart with 5 kids. There's no shot in a million years, but hey, looks like Fab wants to do something funny here. You look like you wanted to do a wall in here, but unfortunately for him, there are drones everywhere.
Okay. So he's
not doing anything, kind of getting in the way, but otherwise he's gonna get 1 cannon and a gateway down.
Yeah, I mean, this cannon has got to be canceled. This is why you always want to take 2 probes as well. I think he's probably hoping that the drones would have just pissed off, and then he would have put down like a cannon here and then like a couple of pylons to try and get one. But at this point, you're so far away from, like, he's trying to create like a weird wall to like get a cannon into a place where it can't be surrounded.
Yeah.
But this isn't really doing much, and he's not doing anything back at base. Like, he isn't getting gas. He is going to allow this to finish, because then he can put down a core and start his tech. You got 2 pylons here. Oh, what is going on? Dude, this ain't it. I mean, you may as well just GG out. It's over.
I mean, listen, the crazy part is, I think he had he still does. There's a pylon.
There's a cannon here, too.
Inside. Yeah, but like inside at the natural. Like, he could have just two probes, fucked around up here, dropped 1 cannon behind them.
Yeah.
Now they gotta contend with getting tickled in the asshole.
Why are you letting this finish?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
All right, it's gonna be unpowered.
That's a problem.
There we go. Oh, but now this one. No, you need to kill this cannon, bro. This cannon. This one is unpowered. There's no probe. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't ask how this worked. Don't ask.
I wouldn't be able to invent a reason why that worked, unfortunately. It is not good for Ultra Derp, who just Ultra Derped their way through that defense and now has to do more defense than before. The Roach Warren going down. Typically what we see is when this eventually wins and gets into position, you get a 1 base Zerg, maybe get into the Roach, maybe get into the Nidus and get out there and get to twerk, but he has no spines, no nothing, just this queen, and now he's got 2 zealots in here.
What a horrible placed Roach Warren, too. Like, you've left it so that the zealots can, that or a stalker, anything, can just kind of sit here and adept and just go to town, right? Again, should have started the gas immediately, right? If he had started the gas earlier, he would have already had a stalker out, maybe even 2 of them, would have been able to start, you know, picking. I would have loved to see him be a bit more aggressive with these zealots. I mean, he was in a totally fine position. This would have made it so that more drones would have been pulled. He would have been killing a Ling here and there, would have been trying to focus down on that queen. Just could have done a little bit more, but nonetheless, he is in a phenomenal position. Would love to see him start to get Warp Gate research and start chrono boosting that out before this gets overran. Also is probably going to want to put a gateway and another core in here before this stuff dies. That is not necessary right away, but as you continue to poke and you start to see the buildup here, you're going to want to start to have a backup plan. But instead, he's going to get a expansion at gold. See, Adam, Fabulous here has not done the most fabulous of jobs with this push, but for whatever reason it worked because Ultra did derp pretty heavily. But he is falling into the trap of just over macroing and not using his lead to just end the game quickly. I'm totally fine with this expansion, but I would have loved to have seen him build up a little bit more, start his army, and getting ready to basically all in his opponent because you've done so much damage. The drones have been off the line early for so long. You killed Lings, you killed drones. You have seen his base. You know he's getting layer tech, which 9 times out of 10 on one base just means it's either going to be Swarm Hosts or Nidus, and it's usually a Nidus. So you have to get prepared back at base for this. Still no Warp Gate research. We go back over here. He's getting double Stargate, which I'm fine with. But again, it's late because the gas was late. And the question is, will he have enough air before the Nidus gets dropped and his base starts to get overran by ground units and he has no Warp Gate research and he's got one Artosis pylon in a fucking dream?
Well, he's being afforded a little bit of extra time. Ultra Derp is completely supply blocked and continues to be so with 0 overlords in production currently. So what he has right now is what he has right now, and that's not going to change anytime soon. So there is at least fewer units available to him than there could have been. Here comes the Nidus, and now we'll find out. I mean, really, like you said, if this pops off and he gets in here with that one pylon in a dream and he focuses it, the game's over. But it's going to be close. It looks like they might get out of here, and those 2 voids are going to be pretty much all that there is between him and... Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
No shot.
Oh, boy.
No shot.
Oh, boy. Oh, wow. Just in time.
Oh, my God.
He's still going to lose a whole lot of probes here, and he could...
That was like 1 frame.
Yeah, it really was. It's just like just a couple of seconds too late. All right, well, he actually lost minimal there. That actually worked out a great deal.
Wow.
For Fab. Ultra Derp almost ended the game right there. Just one more hot fire.
I mean, he did the right thing.
Yeah.
He spotted the fucking pylon, he went for it. So it's not that it wasn't his fault in that sense. Just literally like 1 frame difference between those getting out and not, and he would have just won the game outright, but he did have to go back, and wisely so. And like you said, Fab, credit to him as well, didn't really lose that much and could have lost a lot more despite the fact that those 2 Void Rays popped off. And now that gold might actually be the thing that allows him to kind of like step it back up again, because Ultra just got back into being able to produce again after only getting out a couple of overlords, and he's still finding himself in a bit of a position of not being able to crack that army code per se. While his opponent, he's got a lot of runway out in front of him as he expands again. Is that another new expansion up there?
Yes, I mean, he's expanding like crazy. He's already got such a huge economic lead. He really just needs to get a whole bunch of gateways down. Exactly. Don't fall into the trap of like, oh, I'm just going to get air, because what happens when your opponent starts to hard counter your Void Rays? Void Rays are good, but they're not like good mid-game against Zerg. Like, Hydras are going to eat the shit out of them. If he goes Corruptors or Muta, you're going to lose. Hydras, you're going to lose. So, like, you're just putting yourself into a bad position. You have quite literally only have 2 production structures when you are on 3 fully saturated bases, one of which is mixed with gold, and that's all you have? Brother, you're at 900 minerals. You are getting 4 times the amount of minerals per minute than your opponent. You just now lost every single probe at your gold to a handful of Lings because you can't warp in any Zealots or anything, and your Void Rays move at the speed of snail up a cold mountain. It's not fast.
Oh, here comes the counter below. It's Hydra. It's Roach. There's a couple of Lings left. Those Void Rays, if they're not careful, that's a lot of Hydra. They're not going to be able to do, I think, nearly enough damage to kill all those Hydra, especially if there's no batteries involved, Mr. Black. Down go the 2 cannons. In he walks. He's deciding to go back because he's not going to go forward and attack and force him to maybe think about even base racing here. And another expansion. 2 more expansions, in fact, went out. Or no, sorry, 1 more in the top left. And again, Fab just... so much production could have been done here. He could have had almost double the Void Ray count.
Yeah.
that he currently does.
Yep.
And instead, he's just down to what he is, and he is actually able to clean this up. I mean, he could have just turned this around into an A move and won if he had just stuck to production instead of continuing to expand non-stop, because it's not like he's using these for much right now.
No, this is
like
it.
all of these probes, the other ones should be back at gold. He should be building his production and his batteries and everything at that gold to keep his ship pumped. He's closer to his opponent, and he wins the game. He's going carriers now, which carriers are good.
Yep.
But you need like 4 of them, and that's a long time. So I don't. Yeah, this is a bit of a mixed bag. And Ultra Derp unfortunately is providing more opportunities for Fab to get into this because he himself is not expanding. This is a 2-base Zerg.
Yeah, I mean, the Zerg just tried to end the game, and I actually like what he did there. I mean, Fab is just being greedy right now. He's getting all of the minerals and all of the macro, but none of the production. He still only has a gateway, still no core. Remember earlier I was like, you should probably get another core at base, because you never want to be into the position where you are just pumping shit out of Stargates or Robos, and that's basically the only thing that you go. You're just, it's not going to work out. And Ultra Derp now sees that there is yet another base, so he's going to start to feel a little bit more better about his position in the game, knowing that his opponent is spending all of these minerals, like 400 at a time, and all of the probes that were dying, and he's strictly really only going air. So now he's just going to continue to build up Hydra. He's starting to drone up a little bit heavier. Yes, he's still only on 2 extractors, needs to get a couple more down, but he's doing run-bys here. He's doing damage. He's forcing the air to go back and forth for a pocket of lings that are doing way too much damage, when in reality, if only he had 2 or 3 gateways, he could have just done a couple of warp cycles, held off all of this, and then used the air to actually go and start attacking, getting rid of thirds, force, and seeing what's going on. Right now, Ultra Derp is just buying more and more and more time, which at face value might be a good thing for Fab because he can keep getting carriers and more carriers, but in the long run, this isn't working out for him. Fab just needs to go and attack. That's it. The longer he stays at base for 6 lings, the more he gives Ultra Derp an opportunity to come back into this game. And don't get it twisted, he's got a long way to go before he's really back into this game.
Yeah, because, and if anything, you know, the reality is that we're now up to what, like 8 carriers? I mean, that's a lot of carriers. They have full interceptors or whatever at 6 carriers and 4 void rays. That's a lot of carriers.
Oh, yeah.
That's very
It's
difficult, even with a substantial number of Hydras. Very difficult to keep up with that level of damage with the interceptors.
Yep.
And it's going to require Fab to a degree to mismanage his carriers here.
Yes.
And maybe that's what's going to happen. We're possibly going to find out here as they pass themselves at the mid-map, Mr. Black.
Well, I mean, what might happen here is these are going to attack, and then he's going to run all these back. When what he needs to do is he needs to recall. If he goes here and starts attacking, and then he's going to get hit by all this, and then he flies all the way back, again, let's see what happens. Look, he's hitting now. What will he do? Will he recall or will he commit? You almost have to commit here. You just do. And then you kill what you can, and then recall to one of your bases. You put a whole bunch of cannons down at somewhere, because you still have a forge, and you just play the long game. That's all you can do.
Yeah, I mean, you're spread all over the map. Your opponent doesn't have a lot of creep. That's your advantage here is you can actually just teleport to, a few places on the map right now if you really desperately wanted to. The Zergling is going to make sure that that's not a possibility.
Two carriers gone.
These 2 carriers, unfortunately, not pinged outside of the base. He loses them. Another one in production is not going to make it out. There is a spire that is just about done. I don't know where that's placed on the map, but it's going to be close by to these carriers because Ultra Derp only has these 2 bases in a dream.
Yep.
And I mean, this is
it's a base race.
Going to come down to Ultra Derp's ability to clear this out. I mean, there's a lot of Zerglings moving around. That top left map position for Fab is about to go bye-bye.
Yep.
And now he's down to, once again, just that gold in a dream. And, I mean, Ultra Derp's got that 1 hatchery and, and an extractor.
Yeah.
And so if he goes past this extractor and doesn't kill it...
He needs to recall here.
It's down to, can he get to that?
Yeah, he just needs to kill this hatch and recall. Like, he needs to recall now. Like, he already should have recalled, because if you're going to lose this, you are now down to a probe in your base, this assimilator, and that's it. When you have enough of an army to A-move this army, And now he's going to play a game of chicken. He's going to sit here and try and protect a
Ultra's
Nexus.
got a base up top.
Oh my goodness.
One of these guys is going to be able to mine, and the other will not. And so if it's a long game, oh no, here we go.
Dude, if he splits these carriers, and then he comes all the way in here and right-clicks on this, these 4 Void Rays are not... Oh, no. Oh, no.
You need to get back home.
You need to get back. There you go. There you go. All right, this is going to do some damage. This Nexus is going to take damage. Oh, he's getting rid of the probe. Almost got rid of all of the probes there. That would have been massive because a Fab is sitting on 2,500 minerals.
Yeah.
This is his only structure left. He's got 2 probes, and he needs to protect it. He cannot move out with just the voids now because they'll just get eaten by these.
Why are you doing that? You got 2,500 minerals. Take your fucking carriers down to the low ground, what would have been 3rd for Ultra, and build another Nexus there, and protect that one.
No.
So you can mine again.
What are you doing?
Where are you going?
Where are you going, brother?
Where are you going?
What are you doing? You are.
This ain't time for a vacation.
Oh, here we go. I mean, now he's bringing, and it doesn't matter if he loses these units per se. He just needs to get off some damage. And then when he brings down his big, like, if I was him, as soon as he sees these carriers wait up position, he needs to go down with these Hydras and right-click on this shit. You know?
Yeah.
Like, that's just it. Oh my God, why are you moving around with all of this? I mean, yes, he can recall back if he needs to.
Build one probe.
But it is going to, look, he's building all kinds of pylons. He's just trying to build a bunch of structures. Dude, this is going to be catastrophic. I already see it. It's going to happen. What?
No, bro.
What?
Why?
What?
Why? No. What are you doing? No. What are you... You fool!
I'm angry.
You fool! What is wrong? No! Why?
I'm angry.
There's no way! That's your decision.
Oh, I'm angry. There goes his
Get to
voids.
the base!
Dude, you
Get
need
to the base now!
You need to sit your
Run!
ass. You need to sit. Okay, he's gonna trap him. He's gonna oh my, he's still in this game. There you go. He's gonna kill these Hydras at him. He's still in the game. I thought it was over. I'm still upset. It shouldn't have been this close. Oh, no, he's cornered. He's gonna get rid of 2 carriers here. He's gonna get rid of 2. But that's it. Yep, exactly 2.
Last one.
Now he is down to 4 carriers, and look at the spores.
Well, you ain't getting in there.
Oh, hell no.
I can tell you that much.
Oh, hell no.
You ain't getting inside of that.
Wow.
You ain't getting inside of that.
Dude.
Bro, listen. Again, like, Fab, who's definitely not watching this. If you had just built right there, right where the camera is, right there, built your base there.
Yep.
Instead of building 800 fucking pylons and a second Nexus trying to put it next to it, and then just sat your carriers over it, you could have been mining minerals for ages now. And probably been at Zealots, and then you go win the game.
Yep.
Instead, you are now being ran around the map with the slowest friggin' units in the game. He's gonna try to build gold here. It gets almost mined out. Why are you here? You're right next to your opponent.
Adam, listen. I don't know why he keeps building Nexus. He's going to need as much minerals as possible for the interceptors. He is now down to 247 minerals, and he is up against the world when it comes to these spore crawlers. Every decision that this guy is making right now is possibly the worst one that you... If this was like multiple choice, he is picking the furthest from the reality. I mean, this is
multiple choice where the choices were A, B, C, or D. He wrote E and then circled E.
Yes.
This isn't even a choice. That didn't exist. He's just making shit up as he goes along now. Surely you are not going to try and build at gold again while your bases are getting killed by Zerg.
Yeah, you deserve to lose. Oh, man. Oh, man. Wow.
Why? Why?